Hi guys, my name is Joanna. What's up? Wherever you are watching, I want to say good morning or good afternoon. How is everyone doing? Today, I am back. It's been a while. So what happened, guys? Um, my grandmother passed away. Yeah, my grandma was still alive. She passed away at 102. 102. So I don't know if you guys think the same thing, but I think this year 2022, a lot of people, like older people, die, like 80 and up. Like I think it was early January 2022. The first person that died was Betty White, I think. Yeah. And I just, people are losing. I lost like parents from my father's side, and now my grandmother, 102 years old, she passed. So yeah, that's even she was 102, but that's a big hit because I at a certain time of my life, I used to live with her. She used to take care of me, and she have that special name that she gave me, and she's the only one that called me like that. But it is what it is, and I believe that she's resting in peace now. Yes. But we are back. Joanna is back. Today we are going to be talking about the same subjects, which is Joanna's bedroom. We're going to be talking about like men and women. But today I am going to talk about like how men treat women in general, even from the beginning. Let's start by saying that, like in the beginning, in the very beginning, for people who is Christian, like many people that believe in God, God created the universe. He created the universe, and then after that, he created like animals, and after that, he saw that something was missing, and he said, like, let's create man. He wanted to create something that looked like him, like reflect him, like in his image. So he created man. So first he created one man named Adam. So after God created Adam, and then Adam woke up, he looked at Adam, he was like, ew, go back to sleep. And he said, no. And he decided to do something else. And then from Adam, he made something else. He made a woman. He made something else. He decided to call it woman because it came from the man. And then, after he created Eve, he looked at Eve, he's like, oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Yes. That's it. Guys, that's jokes, Alright? So, after God created Adam and Eve, so he joined them in marriage. He instructed them, and he loved them in the garden named Garden of Eden. But God said to Adam, I put you in charge. This woman is your companion. You are in charge. And this garden is yours, guys, to enjoy. But there is one fruit. There is one tree in the middle of the garden. Do not touch that tree. Do not eat the fruit of that tree. They didn't ask for what reason or something. It was like, okay. But he said, whatever you do, do not eat of that fruit. And God left them in the garden and he said, like, I will be watching over you, and then I will be like coming time to time to visit you, to see you. And I think everybody know the story, what happened, how, they end up eating of that fruit. But I want to give you the story and as a joke, tell you what happened. How, since the beginning, men been accusing women. So, one day, God decided to come and see how they are doing. So, God came down on earth, and so he got to the Garden of Eden, and he was looking, he didn't see them. And he was like, where are they? And he started calling, Adam. He didn't hear nothing. But usually, when God visited them, they're always there, Just come and you see them. But he couldn't find them. He was like, Adam. No, Adam. God was like, Adam, where are you? And then that was Adam, like under behind the tree, tried to like, God was like, what's going on? Adam, what's going on? Nothing. And God was like, come in. So they were approaching, and God noticed that something was wrong. God was like, what are you wearing? Clothes. God was like, what is clothes? God was like, what is clothes? We decided to cover our body because we noticed we are naked. God was like, you are naked? What do you mean you are naked? I made you, and what do you mean you are naked? How do you know you are naked? Wait a minute. No. Did you eat of that fruit that I forbidden you to not eat? As soon as God finished talking, Adam was like, no. No, what? You didn't eat of that fruit? I mean, no, not me. This woman. This woman you put next to me, she's the one that make me eat of that food. That she's the one that opened his mouth with that fruit. So he think that God was going to be like, okay, my son, good boy, you did not disobey me. Or God was going to be like, Eve, this and this and that. God was, Listen, what did I say? I put you in charge. You're the man. I put you in charge. How come I put you in charge to watch over that woman, and that woman was somewhere, not nowhere to be found? Take that long to eat of that fruit, and you wasn't watching. I put you in charge. Well, that was your responsibility to take care of that woman. For that, you have to take full responsibility because you didn't do your job. And God decided to chase them out of the garden. And I don't have to continue the entire story. That's probably for another day. So this is to tell you how, from the beginning, men accuse women for things that they do. You didn't have to eat that fruit. It was good. It is good. But you forgot that God put you in charge to take care, watch over the woman. Yeah. Alright, that was God. Okay. Thing happened. Bam. Let's go to Jesus Christ. You guys remember when Jesus Christ was on earth? And one day, Jesus Christ was somewhere with his disciples. And suddenly, there was a big nose, bam! When Jesus Christ looked at his feet, there was a woman. The woman was on the floor. Jesus Christ was like, whoa. And there was those big men with heavy suit, you know. Like the right people, the religious, whatever they call themselves. So they told Jesus Christ, this woman we found committed adultery, and according to the law of Moses or whatever, that woman should be stoned and die. Wait a minute. Guys, these men, bunch of men, threw that woman on the ground because that woman was committing adultery. The last time I checked, it takes 2 people to commit adultery, right? 2 people. Yeah. Can one person commit adultery? I mean, like, every time I heard that story, I'm thinking, like, maybe that woman was committed, like, maybe masturbation or something else, but definitely not adultery because it takes 2 people. Why it's only the woman? Why only the woman is there? One woman was committed adultery by herself? That doesn't make sense. But Jesus Christ was smart. He was like, my time is not yet come. You know what he can tell them, you know? But he said, no, I'm not going to say that because I think inside of him he's looking at them like, man. So he was going to some deep thinking. So he just sit on the ground, like, you know, just with his finger, writing down thing on the ground like nobody could understand. And then he's like, okay, any of you that never sleep with that woman, that never sleep with any married woman, that never look any woman and wanted to have sex with her, stop beating that woman. No, he didn't say it like that, but you know, he decided to say, alright guys, that's funny. Oh man, Maybe they were jealous because that wasn't them. What? One woman committed adultery by himself? Where is the man? Where is the man in all of that? Or where is the other woman or whatever it is that wasn't adultery? That was like probably masturbation, period. So he decided to tell them, any of you that never commit any sin, stone that woman. He was on the ground, like still doing what he was doing. And then after a few minutes, he just decided to look up. The woman was still on the ground, but he was alone. You know what that's mean, right? So he said, woman, where are the people that accused you? And the woman said, they are gone. And you still know what that means, right? So Jesus Christ looked at her. She was still on the ground. And he said, me also not condemn you. Go and sin no more. So you see how it is, right? Okay. So everything men do, that's fine. Like even now, some men are saying like how I'm the man in the house, you're supposed to obey me, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. Recently, I was listening to a man, I don't know if he's a pastor or something, preaching on YouTube. He was saying how like God put men on top of women. Men supposed to be in charge. Women supposed to obey to their husband. And if a woman disobey to her husband, that woman going to be punished by God. I noticed that men love to do that. Yeah, men love to say like hey, I'm the man, I have the power, I'm in charge. But that's the only thing you see in the Bible. Yeah. In everything that is writing in the Bible, that's the only thing they decide to obey. That you are the man. But obey your husband is not a big deal. The big deal is what God said to you men. Respect your wife. Do you know what that word means? Because the only way you can respect your wife, if you respect yourself. Because, if I don't respect myself, how am I going to expect people to respect me? God say, women, obey your husband. But men, husband, respect your wife. How are you going to have a wife? You cheating on your wife? You think it's okay? Because the wife's supposed to be at the bottom, you can cheat on a wife? God didn't say that. And when God created marriage, if you guys want to stay on the Bible, say like you are the man in the house, the woman is under you, make it work. Do you know how to make it work? God told you to take care of you, the family. The woman will obey you, will take care of you and the kids, but you take care of the family. Is it what is happening now? No. anyone that think I'm lying, I'm wrong, tell me. So guys, if you want to do it right, if you want to call yourself the man in the house, do it right. Do it the right way. Let's say a woman get up like at 5 a.m. to go to work and the man is sleeping. Yeah. The woman get up 5 a.m. Girl, I would go to work and the man is sleeping. And you know what is, I don't want to say nasty, but what I think is ridiculous is like a man that is like 10 a.m. is in bed, unless you're working overnight, But, I can stand a lazy man. Like, you need to, as a man, wake up before the sun. Yes, I know. Man, even they're working or not working, they always get up like 6 a.m. Yeah. And as a man, you can't be like staying in bed and the woman go to work and you're not working. If the family, for some reason, you have a husband, the husband get disabled somehow, and then somehow you end up taking care of the house, that's fine. And also, if you have your husband treating you like nicely, like the way it's supposed to be, that's fine. But I'm telling you this, as a woman, there is no way a husband being very nice to his wife, don't cheat, respect himself, respect his wife, and then that wife going to, disobey or try to be the man. No. But once you are a lazy person, you put the woman in charge to do most of the things. Now you can't go to the Bible and say like, God said you are the man in the house, but there is a lot of things come with it. They say great power come with a lot of responsibility. Yes, you want to be the man? Be the man. Respect your wife. Because me personally, if a man don't respect me, I'm not going to respect you. And you don't have to forgive a man that cheat. I'm telling you this. A man that cheat will cheat again. Because before the man decide to cheat, he knows he have a wife. He knows there is a lot of things to process before you cheat. You decide to leave your wife down to cheat. And then you're going to say like, I didn't mean to, or that's not my fault, that's the woman. No. Don't forgive no cheater. The cheater is a cheater. It's always going to cheat again. And there is a way men always be like, oh, sometimes we can't control ourselves. You can. Yes, you can. You can control yourself. You just decide, like some men say that as a man, in order to be like a man, to be cool or whatever, how they call it, they're supposed to have a lot of women or whatever. But I don't know if there are women that accept it, but you don't have to. Because God knows what he's doing. He created a man and a woman. He created a woman for a man. He didn't create two women or three. No matter what, they are looking for a lot of excuses like, oh, there are more women in the world. Like, okay, so why don't you go and marry 6 of them? Why you have to marry a woman and go disrespect another one. Because that disrespect, the moment that the married man try to talk to you in that way, that disrespectful. Because what can he want from you? He just want to sleep with you, and that's it. Don't let no one use you like that. Like, we women, we don't owe men anything. Sometimes they act like we owe them something, we owe them obedience, we owe them respect. No, we don't owe them anything. Why would I respect someone who doesn't show me any respect at all? Man, when a woman say no to a date, do not ask again. No is a complete sentence. She doesn't want you. Listen, when the woman say no, that's because she doesn't want you. When the woman wants you, she probably not going to say yes, but she's not going to say no. When the woman said no, that's a no. Don't embarrass yourself. Some men, the woman say no. The woman even say like, I have a boyfriend, or I'm engaged, or I have a husband. You know what that is, right? Yes. The moment you say no to a man, especially a married man, the next word he said is harassment. Once that happens, you know what to do. Because it's disrespect. You guys need to stop that. And women, do not stay silent. Do you remember the last video I talked about manipulation? Don't let people do that to you. If you want that, that's you. But if you don't want that, there is help. You, as a woman, deserve respect. Men supposed to respect their marriage. Once they go, their marriage is not good for you, just get a divorce. But when a married man is going out of his marriage, no matter the story they tell you, like, you know, they always have a story, we can fix that. Yes. We women have to help men to respect their wife. When you get married, you say your vows, stick to them. And it's the same for women, because sometimes it go both ways. You don't want your husband anymore? Be honest. Don't cheat. Okay? Don't cheat. Men cheat, women cheat. But you know, it's mostly men. They always have that thing like, yeah. And they try to make women understand that it's normal to have more than one woman. Why don't you marry more of them? Marry them. If it's okay to have a lot of women, marry them. And the last thing I want to say today is, there's something that I noticed in married men. They kind of like embarrassed when talking about their wife, to say their wife. Well, the wife is always proud to say my husband. But when a man don't want to talk about his wife, or the man is with you, is working like 50 feet ahead of you, something is wrong. If you're not comfortable to be with your wife, why you have a wife? You know? You choose that person, you love that person. You should be proud to present that person as your wife. And respect that person wherever you are. When you're talking, don't present yourself as a single person, or remove your ring and put it in your pocket. You're married, you're married. If you don't love your wife, be honest. Or if you don't love your husband anymore, be honest. Don't cheat. That hurts. Okay, guys, so today that's what I wanted to talk about. It's part of the Joanna bedroom. I'm talking about like love, how to make love, this and that, but this is a part of it. Like, sometime if you are hurt, you won't be able to express yourself sexually, because if the brain is sick, the body is sick. I can imagine a man making sex to a woman while the woman cheat, or a woman having sex to her husband while she know that the husband is a cheater or cheat before, and let's say like he decide to stay in the relationship, but that's not going to be like love making. That's just going to be some, I don't know how to call it, but when that happen, he stay in the brain. It's not going anywhere. A cheater is a cheater. The moment you having something with that person, that's exactly what you're thinking. That other woman getting undressed and that man doing that same thing with the other woman, or that other man getting undressed and that woman doing the same thing with that other man. Yeah, that's the way it is. So this is a part of like love making, Joanna's bedroom. I know I have other more thing to tell you about like sex and thing, but this is a part of it. I wanted you guys to know all of this can affect sex, relationship, and everything. Okay, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I see you in the next video. Bye.